What's up, wrestling fans and pop culture junkies? Welcome back to today's Fun News, the channel where we bring you wild facts and cool stories with a side of entertainment. And today, we're diving headfirst into the ring with none other than the wrestling icon himself, the man with the 24-inch pythons, the legend, Hulk Hogan. Get ready for a body slam of fun facts, insane stories, and some good old 80s wrestling magic. Let's hit it. The birth of a legend. Before he was ripping shirts and body slamming giants, Hulk Hogan was just Terry Eugene Bollea, born on August 11, 1953, in Augusta, Georgia. But he was raised in Tampa, Florida. As a kid, he loved baseball and music. Believe it or not, he played bass guitar in local bands before ever stepping foot in the ring. But standing at over 6'6" and weighing nearly 300 pounds, it was only a matter of time before someone said, "Hey brother, you ever thought about wrestling?" The birth of Hulkamania. Hogan entered the wrestling scene in the late 70s. He got his big break with the World Wrestling Federation in the early 80s. And boom, in 1984, Hulkamania was born. His persona was electric: blonde hair, red and yellow gear, iconic mustache, the bandana, and those epic catchphrases like, "What you gonna do when Hulkamania runs wild on you?" He wasn't just a wrestler, he was a superhero in tights. He became the face of pro wrestling during the golden age. Kids loved him, parents trusted him, and fans couldn't get enough. Epic matches and wrestling glory. Let's talk career highlights, because Hogan didn't just show up, he dominated. WrestleMania 3, Hulk Hogan vs. Andre the Giant. The match that made history. Hogan body slammed a 520-pound Andre in front of over 90,000 fans. Still considered one of wrestling's most iconic moments. He was a 6-time WWE champion. He headlined 8 WrestleManias in a row. His feuds with Macho Man Randy Savage, the Ultimate Warrior, Rowdy Roddy Piper, they were chef's kiss. Every time Hogan stepped into the ring, it was an event. He wasn't just wrestling, he was telling a story. Hollywood Hogan and the silver screen. But wait, there's more. Hulk Hogan didn't stop at the ring. He jumped into Hollywood with movies like No Holds Barred, Mr. Nanny, Suburban Commando, even voiced himself in cartoons like Hulk Hogan's Rock, and wrestling. Sure, some of the acting was cheesy. Okay, very cheesy, but fans loved it. He was everywhere in the late 80s and early 90s. Lunchboxes, action figures, video games, commercials. He even had a cartoon. Hulk Hogan was a pop culture powerhouse. The heel turn, NWO and WCW. Just when you thought you'd seen it all, BAM, plot twist. In 1996, Hogan shocked the world. He turned heel, that means villain, and joined forces with Kevin Nash and Scott Hall to form the New World Order in WCW. Fans were stunned. The hero had gone dark. Hollywood Hogan wore black and white, grew a stubble beard, became cocky and ruthless. And you know what? It worked. WCW beat WWE in ratings for 83 weeks straight. Hogan reinvented himself. Again, the man, the mic, the mustache. Love him or hate him, Hogan knew how to work a crowd. He had charisma, swagger, and he made you believe in the moment. Whether it was telling kids to eat their vitamins or cutting promos on opponents, he was entertaining as hell. His signature moves, the big boot and leg drop, weren't fancy, but they were iconic. Fans erupted every time. Controversies and comebacks. Of course, the ride wasn't all smooth. Hogan faced controversies, including lawsuits, leaked tapes, and a brief fall from grace with WWE. But over time, he made amends. Returned to WWE, was inducted into the Hall of Fame, and is still widely considered one of the greatest to ever step in the ring. Love him or roll your eyes, Hulk Hogan is unforgettable. Final thoughts, Hulk still rules. So what you gonna do, brother, when nostalgia and fun facts run wild on you? Hulk Hogan defined an era. He inspired a generation, and his legacy is still pumping iron today. If you enjoyed this ride through wrestling history, give this video a like, smash that subscribe button, and drop a brother in the comments if you grew up watching Hulk tear his shirt in slow motion. This is today's fun news, where legends live on and entertainment never taps out. Catch you next time.